Macca's Guides.
Hey everyone, Macca here, the continuation of Resident Evil 4 Remake. This is Chapter 4. We start off near the Mural Cave. This is a little bit into the chapter, but once we make our way to this area here on the map, we can find two important items. There's a key item, which is the old Wayshrine Key on the right-hand side. Make sure you grab that. And then there is a merchant request for the egg hunt on the left. Make sure you grab that as well. Now at this point in the chapter, you can hop on the boat and you can kind of go anywhere you want. I'm going to arrange it to be as easy as possible. In the very middle of the lake, you can find a shipwrecked boat. On that boat, you can find two things of value to you. One of them is going to be Alexandrite, which is a treasure. You can use this to basically put gemstones on other treasures for more value. And on the front of the ship, you can also find a new weapon called the Red 9. Next up, we're going to go to the top of the lake. We've already been here, I think actually near the end of Chapter 1, but now we have an insignia key. This will gain us entrance into an area we weren't previously able to go to. That will get us a key, and then we can go and explore a house. So there's a whole bunch of stuff here we can grab now that we have all these new items. So dock your boat and then watch out for the enemies. But if you make your way to the right behind the house, you'll find this little shrine, and you can use the old Wayshrine Key in order to find the pearl bangle inside. Now, after the pearl bangle, let's go and use our insignia key by walking back and then taking a right-hand turn to find the insignia door. Use the insignia key to gain access to this new area where we weren't able to go before, and there's going to be a bunch of things we can grab, all of them being very important. Walk forward and to the left to find the merchant request on the wooden post. This one is called Catch Me a Big Fish. And then the next thing we can do is go through the door and then up the ladder. There's some gunpowder in this room you should grab on your way back out. But as soon as you climb the ladder, directly in front of you through the kind of fence posts, you'll be able to find a Castellan. So make sure you take it out. That should be your fourth one out of 16. There's pretty much one per chapter if you haven't realized. And then the next thing we can do is grab a small key, which is located on this little wagon here. We then basically just start backtracking to our boat, and outside of the insignia key door, there will be some dog wolf things that attack you, so take care of those and watch out for more new enemies. And now we can go inside of the cabin that we didn't go in before, and that's because we have a small key. As you enter the front door, look to your left and open the drawer using the key to find the gold bar inside, which you can then trade in at the merchant. But additionally, in this house, you can also navigate through the house. There is no trap as we were here earlier and disarmed it. And you'll find a trapdoor that leads into the basement. Go into the basement, follow to the end of the path, and here you'll find a red gemstone ring, another thing that we can trade in for some decent money. We hop back onto our boat and make our way onto the lake. We're now going towards the kind of top right corner. We have to go here for one of the heads. That's kind of our main objective, to grab two heads. One of them is going to be here. So go into the cave, dock your boat, interact with the door. I'll show you the solution to that. But if you're looking to figure the solution out, there's these yellow kind of paintings. You can find the shapes on the walls, on the area, on the rocks. And if you discover those three shapes, you put them into the machine and you go inside. Here you can grab the head and the hexagon piece. We'll need both of those. I'm going to skip them just for the purposes of this video. Head up the ladder. You'll find the container, which you can shoot down to find a ruby inside. We then make our way down the lake a little bit along the right-hand side. Near the middle, you'll be able to dock your boat here on this small little inlet. And here you'll be able to find two important things. The first one we're going to grab near the back of the area is the golden egg. So make sure you grab the golden egg, and this will basically complete the merchant request for egg hunt. We'll have to turn the golden egg in to actually profit off of that. But additionally, on this island in the corner, you can also find a treasure, which is the velvet blue. Now, near the kind of bottom area of the lake, not far from the boathouse, we're not actually going to dock there, but we can complete the merchant request for Catch Me a Big Fish. And what we want to do is just to the left of the boathouse in the water. It will be moving, so you might have to search for it a little bit. You should be able to find a large fish swimming, and if you stand near it and use your harpoon, you can take it out and then make sure you collect it and put it in your storage. It takes up a couple slots. Next up, what we're going to do is go to the kind of bottom left of the lake, and there's another little inlet here, and you can approach and dock your boat. There's a couple of things, actually only really one thing we can grab here. This might take you a while. You will need the 3 hexagon pieces. We grabbed 2 in the last chapter, and then 1 was close to the head that we grabbed. And if you put all 3 of the hexagons into this puzzle, and you manipulate this puzzle for about 3 minutes for me, you will be able to eventually solve it, and then once you solve it, it will open up and you'll find the Depraved idol inside. Basically, you can isolate the one piece you want to move in the center of the puzzle and then manipulate the 3 corners to move the centerpiece where you need it. Then from the lake, we're going to follow this kind of thin and narrow tunnel system, and near the end of it, on the right-hand side, you'll be able to dock your boat on a small little piece of land. And on this piece of land, there's 2 things that are of interest to us. The first one is the Splendid Bangle. You're going to jump up on the ledge, interact with this Wayshrine thing, use the key, open it up, and find the bangle inside. Additionally, from this location, if you look 90 degrees to your right and then look kind of directly above you, you should notice a container you can shoot down. You can use your pistol. I'll use the sniper rifle so you can see it nice and clear. Once you shoot it down, it will drop a treasure down to you, which is the Alexandrite. Following the cave tunnel system, you'll have to dock here at the large cave shrine in order to grab the second head of the statue. There will be a bunch of enemies here, but basically, once you dock, you'll just want to follow the tunnel system for quite a while. You can sprint through, but watch out for enemies, like I said earlier. And there will eventually be a split path. You can actually go left or right. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to go left. And then not long after that split path, you can see a small kind of cavern to your right-hand side. In that cavern, you can find a yellow herb, which is extremely useful. But if you look directly above you, there's also a container. You can pull out a weapon, shoot it down, and inside find the velvet blue. At this point, you may want to follow some of the story by grabbing the head at the large cave shrine, going to the mural cave to get the church key. Once you have the church key, you can start making your way towards the church. To get to the church, you'll have to go from where we kind of started the mission, which is where the merchant is, kind of near the middle of all of this action. And once at the merchant, you can now sell your golden egg and your bass in order to complete the egg hunt and fishing related side quests. From this merchant location, we're now ready to start heading towards the church, bust through these double doors, and now that we have the Wayshrine Key, we can open up something that we weren't able to open up when we were here earlier, which is this shrine in the back of the area. Open it up to find the butterfly lamp inside. Feel free to encrust it with some gemstones and then sell it to the merchant. Last but not least, for this chapter, we've now made our way to the church, use the church key to get inside, and inside, near the altar on the right-hand side, you can find a small key. We're going to immediately use this small key to open up a treasure, which is the yellow diamond. Head back outside of the main doors of the church, swing a left, watching out for the enemy if you didn't take it out on your way here. And then there will be a door immediately to your left. You've probably been here before. There's a typewriter to save, but there's also a drawer where we can use our small key to open it up and find the yellow diamond inside. Thank you for watching. Drop a like. Don't forget to share this video series with a friend. Special thanks to everyone on Patreon for supporting the show. Peace.